Welcome to the dump, everybody, and today we're trying something a little different. We're doing a tier list, a concert tier list for all the concerts we've gone to. So
every concert we have been to in our lifetime.
We're gonna give you the layout for who to see, who maybe to miss, and yeah, pretty much.
We'll show videos throughout of each concert too to show proof that we have been there. So
hell yeah. Yeah, we'll pretty much just start from our first concerts all the way to
the most recent.
Yeah.
To the most recent ones. We'll do that.
Hell yeah. So yeah, let's just kick it off here. The Astroworld concert back in, this is 2018?
2018 of December, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
We were pretty young. We were 16 years old, I believe, right? I think I was 16.
Mm-hmm, yep. Yeah, 16. We're at New Year's here. Me personally, I'm thinking this is a concert for a first concert too.
For a very first one. One thing I remember of this one too is we weren't on the floor, we were on the seats. Mm-hmm. But we were pretty young back then too, and we didn't have all that money to be spending on fucking crazy ass ticket.
Plus, low-key, kind of a stacked lineup. You had Gunna opening, and Sheck West.
Gunna and Sheck West. That was crazy back in the day.
Yeah, no, literally when they were both coming up, I guess Sheck West is still kind of coming up for being honest.
Yeah,
but,
I remember Gunna playing a lot of songs that I didn't know back in the day because I didn't listen to Gunna like that back then until like 2019, 2020.
Yeah, definitely was not tapped in like that. But what do you think? Is A tier fair?
I was thinking around A to B, so I think
the whole Astroworld set was really cool because he had the whole the roller coaster set up there.
His set was very cool for that whole tour. His set was awesome for that, and he just such a great performer, man. Awesome performer. So
yeah, okay. Next concert was this 2019.
2019. It was What's it called? What's that?
Hollywood Bleeding. Yeah, the
Hollywood's Bleeding.
And he had
Roddy Ricch, right?
Sway Lee.
Oh my God, it was Sway Lee. Holy shit. Wow. I actually unfortunately forgot.
Sway Lee had a pretty good set, and I remember he teased some unreleased stuff that I'm sure never
came out. Yeah.
No, it never came out.
Whatever happened to Sway Lee, man?
He actually dropped a project with Slim Jimmy last year. They put
Was it Shrem 5?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Shit, but it tanked. It tanked pretty hard.
I haven't heard much about it.
Anyways, this one's hard because this is probably the last concert where we were actually just sitting.
Yeah, we were pretty young still, so it was very new to concerts. Don't remember. I actually probably the most forgettable concerts. I'm not gonna lie. For me personally,
it is hard to say. I'm thinking either low C or high D personally.
Yeah, that's completely valid. I completely agree.
It was a cool experience at the time, but honestly, it's just one of the least memorable for sure.
Yeah, I agree there. Well, next up we got 2021 Rolling Loud, our very first festival.
Yeah, no.
What a big jump here.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah. From just hanging out to going on a damn near 12-hour mosh pit fucking in the sun too. This is in Miami, Florida too, so.
We were absolutely, I can't believe we even did that. We were 19, 18 years old when we did this too, going Miami all alone. We were pretty crazy for that. But it was an unforgettable experience. We got to see so many artists. Obviously the main one was Playboi Carti, Travis Scott.
Thugger.
Yeah, you got to see Young Thug. We got to see Gunna again. Roddy Ricch, Kodak Black, Don Toliver, Sheck West. That's what I got written down. I think we saw more, but there was that was a really stacked year for Rolling Loud.
I think Ski Mask was in there, but yeah, no, because first day we went there, we went right at opening.
Yep.
And long day.
Very, very long day. Our legs were shot, but we had to go the second day too.
But the second day, we came out later because honestly, it's kind of a move. Just to save your legs, stay,
It's just tough hydrated. Getting there because there's so much traffic. Mm-hmm. So much buildup.
But I think this goes without saying. This is an S tier, right?
Yeah. Throw it up on S. Yeah, that's completely valid. It's very, very iconic. Rolling Loud. Definitely want to go to one someday again here soon because Rolling Louds are very fun.
Is it Carti next?
Yes. Yes. Next we got 2021 Playboi Carti King Vamp Tour. We had to see Carti here, man. He still hasn't gone on tour since. He is coming again, but with The Weeknd. So kind of his tour. But man, I think we all know I'm directly on top of S for me personally. I'm throwing that right on top of S.
I mean, that's fair. I still put Rolling Loud in front of it personally.
Dude, like his performance was so fucking. This is like his like Whole Lotta Red. Like when he was on tour for Whole Lotta Red, like his energy at those concerts were absolutely insane. I have videos of him just absolutely screaming, and like everybody's fucking like. That's probably one of the most aggressive concerts we've been to, 100%.
The only thing that this concert that holds me back from putting an absolute top of the
I know what you're going to say.
Ken and Lone were supposed to be there.
Yep.
And the DJ was low-key kind of mid.
The
DJ
mid.
was kind of fucking up the vibe a little bit.
Hour and a half of the same fucking songs. I swear to God, bro would not switch up the songs. It was so annoying. Yeah, and then, no Ken, no Lone. And then, I mean, we're just thankful that Cardi came.
Yeah, no,
Thank
honestly.
fuck he came.
He did save the night, so that's why I still would put it as just a kind of minor setbacks, but
we need another solo tour from him from this album, dude. Like especially like I know he's gonna be going like stadium touring, but like bro, like just to have him at one of those like smaller venues, you know, it's
I'm sure
so
he'll be back.
He'll definitely be back someday for sure. But man, he's definitely one of my favorite performers ever.
Fair enough.
Next one we got is 2022, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely. That's right. We saw these guys actually pretty early on in their career. In 2022, they weren't really popping like that. Ken Carson put out, what was his debut, Project X?
X, yep. And then No Stylist.
Yep. Those were his albums. They were like the breakout albums they had out at the time.
Yeah, no, this was like legit pretty much at a bar. Like practically,
it was crazy.
This is low-key little bar, but
one of the smallest venues I think we've ever been to. That was probably the smallest venue. I'm not gonna lie, it was insanely small.
But honestly, it was like the perfect vibe for like kind of an underground show.
Yeah, it was perfect, man. Played such great music. They were so close, dude. Like they were right there. We were able to hold, like, touch them and shit. Like, oh my god, bro. That's never gonna happen again. But like, I'm just happy we experienced that. We still have some merch from it too. Man. Yeah. Honestly, for a rating though, I'm not gonna lie, just for how iconic it is, I would honestly put it back of A.
I agree with you. I think I'd put it back of A for sure.
Yeah,
just because it was one of the smallest venues, but honestly, that might be like a top 3 to top 5 concert for sure.
Yeah.
Just because, just the setting, even like rare like good crowd. Usually there's some stale crowds. This is like very good, like low key, but like good crowd.
That crowd was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was.
DJ was pretty good too. I want to say
DJ wasn't too bad. Yeah. Not too bad at all.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Next one we got is 2022 Homicide Gang and Destroy Lonely. I think this was just me.
Yep. This is just you. You kind of give me your take on this.
Yeah.
How was this experience?
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember this one like super well. I have a few videos from it. Homicide Gang did their thing, they're pretty decent performers. It's just like not everybody knows every song from them. So like there was a few songs who were going crazy, especially off Homicide Lifestyle. Like that was this amazing album right there. But other than that though, they weren't. It was all right for them. Destroy Lonely did very, very good. As for like memorability though, like I've been to a lot better concerts. I think it was at a pretty small venue. Sure. It was a little bit bigger, but like wasn't like but it wasn't like super memorable. I think I've been to better. So I think I would put this at the bottom of B.
Okay.
So we could throw it at the bottom of B. I think that'll work.
Okay. What's next here?
2023. Went to go see Yeet.
Okay. How was this one?
That's right. I can't believe you didn't go to this one. Holy crap, that's right. This was a pretty good concert. This was his Tool Live tour.
Okay.
So this is this is like when he had like his best music out 100%. Like when he was at his like what do you call it? I wouldn't call it underground peak because he was definitely mainstream by then. But like
he was probably just getting mainstream though.
Yeah, he was like underground like the year before, and then when he dropped Tool Live and Up to Me, he was like mainstream basically. But he played some of his best music. Performance, he's gotten a lot better performing, I feel like, over the years. Sure. It was a decent performance. It's just his music was so good that it didn't really matter too much how his performance was.
Okay.
I'd probably put it at the top of B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then next year we got 2023 Lil Uzi Vert.
Yep.
You were there for that one.
No, I was not.
God, what the fuck? I swear I thought you were there. Okay. Well, anyways, yeah. Seeing Uzi in 2023, that was his Pink Tape tour, I believe. That was right after he dropped Pink Tape. Pink Tape is actually so underrated too. He had some really good songs performing live there. it was like a medium sized venue, so it wasn't like an arena or anything, which are my favorite types. So my favorite type of venues are definitely the medium type,
Right. For sure.
Yeah, I really enjoyed his performance. It was just him, I believe. There was no openers or anything. It was just Uzi and the DJ. The DJ was pretty
That sounds
good.
about right, though.
Yeah, and Uzi did his thing, man. He played he actually played some like unreleased too, which was like kind of insane. I think he played Mood.
Okay. Wow.
And he played Buy It, I think. Like, I mean, unreleased. I don't want to get that term mixed up. It's technically released, but not officially. So
Right.
I have to mention that, of course. Performance though, I'm gonna put that at the back of A.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, I think back of A will work there. And next we got 2024. So this is pretty recent. Ken Carson, A Great Chaos Tour. This was fucking probably one of the most aggressive concerts I've been to, aside from the Playboi Carti King Vamp tour.
Okay.
His fan base is fucking insane, bro. Like I'm telling you, like we had to take probably like 6 breaks. Had to get in and out, because he had to keep getting water because it was so sweaty in there. I couldn't take any videos because my phone. I tried taking a video and it would not take any videos. I couldn't open my phone. My phone was full of water. I think I got water damage on my phone. Like it was absolutely insane. It was so hot in there. But Ken Carson's mic is like at 1,000% volume. So like the music is like decently loud, but his voice is like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how he performs and shit? Mm-hmm. Like, and that made it fucking amazing, bro. He's one of my favorite performers. I think he learned a lot from Carti. He's gotten a lot better performing than he did back in the day, for sure.
Sure.
So, I mean, me personally, I would honestly put him at the back of S.
Okay.
He's that good of a performer. Like,
I mean,
whenever he goes on tour again, automatically go on 100%. Have to.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Next up, we got 2024 Future. Did you go to this one?
No, I did not go.
God, oh my God, dude! I can't believe how many you haven't gone to. Holy shit. Well, yeah. Let's see. It was Future and Metro Boomin. I don't think they had any openers for this one that I can remember. I'm pretty sure it was just a DJ in the beginning. This was actually at an arena too. This is at the. Yeah, we saw him at the XL Energy Center. So pretty dang big arena there. We were on the floor. So honestly, the crowd was pretty tame, like compared to like some of the other concerts I've been to. Like
Yeah, I feel like
it was pretty tame. Like
it's pretty wide, like age demographic. I feel like for Future, so like I could see that.
Yeah. Obviously, Future played a lot of really good music. That was awesome. A lot of people were smoking there. Lots of people smoking, which is honestly expected.
Right.
I forgot to really mention that at Rolling Loud, everybody was high.
Yeah,
everybody,
pretty
dude.
much.
Everybody.
Either had a beer or a joint. So.
Yeah, like it was insane. You did not see one person that wasn't smoking weed there. But it was the same here. I can't believe people snuck in all this shit. It was crazy to me. I couldn't believe it. But they don't give a fuck. So, as for Future's performance, though, I think his music he played was great. But Future as a performer isn't anything too crazy. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking top of B.
Okay.
For Future. All right, and we got 2024 Lil Tecca.
Yeah, Lil Tecca. Yeah,
we're back. Yeah, Lil Tecca, honestly, pretty good performer. Like he's actually a pretty good performer.
His lineup was low-key slept on because he had Tana and Fago. So
yeah, and Fago was there too. That was nice. Yeah.
The venue was low-key solid too.
Yeah,
the Fillmore.
Definitely small to medium. Like it wasn't. Mm-hmm. It was like a.
It was bigger than the King Carson Lone one.
Yep.
But it was probably smaller than like something like the Armory or something like that.
Yeah.
But as for performance, I'd say he was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it was
him
good.
and Fago kind of bring a close. Like even Tana did his thing. I feel like, and I didn't know his music. Like
I don't
that.
know any. I'll be honest. I don't know any of Tana's music. I never really listened to him, but I know he's close with like Trippie Redd and like Lil Tecca and stuff.
No. But for a guy I never heard, I was pretty cool with it. I'd say for a tier, I'd either put it
B.
Yeah, I'd say B. I think
B is pretty safe.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I throw in B. Yeah, that'll work. And next we got 2024 Rich Amiri.
Yeah, this is just you for sure.
Yeah. Went to this concert because man, it was cheap, dude. $35 for tickets for this guy.
Oh yeah.
So we were like, you know what? Why not? Let's just go check it out. This was definitely the second smallest venue we've been to.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very small. It was just the first. It was just a floor, and then there was an upstairs that had like a bar and shit. And
that's cool.
That was pretty dope. So we're sitting up there for a bit when the DJ was up. Crowd was fucking insane, dude. At these smaller venues, the crowds like tend to be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they're more like live.
Yeah, there's a lot of young kids, you know, which is like, you know, that's completely valid. That's how it is. As for like Rich Amiri's performance, he was actually pretty good. Like, not too bad. Like, he was on top of, like, he was on the second floor, and he climbed over the railing. He was about to jump or some shit. Like, it was kind of crazy.
Damn.
Like, he had a good stage presence. It was pretty good stage presence. Had some good music playing from that one album he dropped, Ghetto Fabulous, I think it was called, or something. I personally think Rich Amiri gets way too much hate nowadays. I know he had that one TikTok hit, but everybody hates Rich Amiri now, and it's kind of sad because he actually made some decent music. So it's really sad to see that narrative hitting Amiri.
He slept on it. His new album was pretty good too. I feel.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too bad at all. Like, and people have been hating on him. It's just a narrative. It's sad.
Yeah.
But I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. But as for like tiering it though, probably B.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd throw him B. Yeah.
Gunna.
Yeah, here we go. 2024 Gunna. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were at that one. Obviously, I love Gunna. Played some great music, but I am just not really a big fan of his stage presence personally.
Yeah, it kind of was hit or miss song to song. I feel like some of
he played a few like kind of like ones he shouldn't have really played. He should have played some older shit too. He was playing a lot of shit off what's the album called? One of One. That wasn't out yet, was it?
Yeah, it actually. Remember, it dropped actually like the night before or some shit. It was like some crazy shit.
That's right. We had great timing. The album dropped like a day before, so that was like perfect, low key.
The thing is, I think in terms of performers, I don't think he's like one of these performers that like really just coast and just kind of do whatever. But I don't think he's on the level of like a Cardi or a Ken Carson or Travis Scott where it's like crazy. I think he's somewhere in the middle there.
Yep.
I like when he does a lot of these high pace songs. I think it works a little better. But yeah, I'd say in terms of tiering, I won't put him C. I feel like that'd be a little disrespectful. Maybe like the middle of B somewhere.
I honestly throw him at the bottom of B.
Okay.
Bottom of B, I think is completely valid. Just because like man, he has some great music. It's just like his like we're basing this off like stage presence. He isn't like too crazy, honestly.
Sure.
So yeah.
And then last one here is the Travis Scott Utopia.
Oh, this is all you.
Yeah. So obviously we went to our first show in Astro World. So and honestly he got a lot better. This is a performer, like just vocally he just sounded better. And I thought it was gonna be hard to be able to like top the whole roller coaster thing he had going on. Just the whole set for Utopia, the way it's built up is so just cool. Like it's so damn cool.
Puts a lot of time into like doing that. He puts a lot of time into like figuring out what he wants to do for his stages and stuff, and that's huge respect for that.
Like I feel like it's such a big part of like touring is being able to like really pull off the aesthetic and not like straight up just not look corny.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not gonna lie. When Cardi started off his King Vamp tour. It wasn't at our venue, but in the beginning he would have the upside down cross like in the front of the stage, and that shit was looking pretty corny. I'm not gonna lie. You could thank fuck he got rid of that shit. But wasn't SZA there too? Was it SZA?
No, it was so it was supposed to be Tizo, but actually V's was there.
Oh, and then you got to saw V's live. Oh, that's dope. That's cool. Yeah. That's right.
Which was pretty cool. Yeah. I think there was a couple others I'm kind of forgetting.
You said Rob 49? No, it wasn't Rob 49.
No, it was another Michigan rapper. I'm kind of like blanking on it, but
oh shit! I thought I knew for a second. Oh, never mind.
But in terms of set lists, obviously you can't go wrong. He played some from pretty much every era. Obviously DBR, Rodeo, Goosebumps from Birds, and a little bit of Astro. But I'd say it's an S tier. I'd say it's right on par with Cardi performances, and I just obviously I just put it behind Rolling Loud just because the festival vibe is just a whole different like ball game. Like
definitely gotta go to more festivals in the future, man. Those are gonna be super hype.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all of them. What do you guys think of this tier list? Recommend any more tier lists or any different type of video ideas you guys be into? We're experimenting all different types of videos. This is a really fun one here. So if you have anything else you'd like us to go into and delve into, we could talk forever. So just let us know. Yeah. If y'all liked it, like and subscribe, and you already know. Dump.